Base didn't even load in for a second, it's funny. What did I leave in here? Nothing useful. I was also going to check the top of these as well. Yeah, good. Super alloy. I can get some more of these. So that was the way up. Any more super alloy? I don't know, but there is a chest over here. So we've only got 4 slots. But we can at least see what's in here. Another blue chip. I'm going to guess I probably can't do anything with that, though. We almost have enough other resources to make 2 more super alloy, so that's handy. Oh, but that's because that's the biolab resources. So we'll be using half of those. That's fine. I've already been over the other side there. I don't see any other crates. I don't see any crates to the north there either. So I think we're mostly done with what's useful up here. So let's see if we're allowed to move or put the biodome down here. Maybe turning it. There we go. Okay. We can't put it there, but we can put it there. Okay, can we see where the desk is? That side. Okay. Nice. Cool. That works quite nicely. So we do have a blueprint to decode, if it lets me. Explosives. There we go. That was the new thing that they added in the update. I wasn't sure where I was going to learn how to make it. Presumably it's a biolab thing, right? Yeah, there we go. 2 explosive powder and a circuit board. I mean, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I think I have some explosive powder. I do, and I have a ton of circuit boards. Good. So we can make our first explosive. Is there an achievement for that? Did they add that? No? Ah, that's a shame. Okay, inventory clear. And stocked up on, got a bean and we've got some water to keep us going. I'm not going to use them just yet. Now we're on our lookout for explosive caves. Well, not explosive caves, but you know what I mean. Here we go. There's something hiding behind here, looks like. Can be destroyed with explosives. So how do I use this? Right click to use. How close do I need to be? How big is the blast radius? Let's run. Do I activate it? Does it just go boom? Let's just gather some resources. If I want to put a base down near here or something. Do I then have to set a timer or something? Oh, there's a big red button. Trigger. Oh, and then we have a timer. Okay. Hey, I'm wary around explosives, alright? Oh, seriously? That did nothing. I need that many of them? I guess that's why circuits are so prevalent. Presumably there's a door underneath all of this. Okay, so I need a lot of iridium and sulfur. There we go, beehive, because I need to make a lot of explosive powder. Well, that was very underwhelming. I was expecting it to clear the whole lot. That's... yeah, okay. Well, we now know. Did I ever make a staging base in this biome? Oh, there's a golden chest over here. Okay. Alright, I completely missed that. I guess you have to see it on the right angle. And I kept going through this area instead of past it. Alright, so it was just hiding behind where this wreck was the whole time. That's funny. Yeah, I did put a staging base in, but I put it all the way in here, so I never saw that was. Fill up on oxygen while I'm here. I can also take back some of these, like, basic materials and just stash them away. So we've got another golden effigy and another golden seed. Nice. So I guess I ignore the explosives for now and just focus on the beehives instead. Beans. Okay, where was I putting all my effigies? Here we go. I'm gonna need another desk soon. That's 6 of them. Nicely grouped. Maybe I need to move the resource extractor back to the sulfur zone. Yeah, I don't even have enough to make 2 more. Okay. Well, we can make 1 more explosive and try and make it count, I guess? But, yeah, I was really expecting a much bigger bang. It's an interesting purple storm. We should probably replace 1 of these with a golden seed, because that's more effective. And then we should replace 1 of these pink ones with the white one, because again, that's more effective. We should also phase out all of these veggie tubes and slowly replace them, but we need a lot more fertilizer to make that work. We should probably move our eggplants down here so it's easier to get to in that case. I guess for now we'll give 1 more shot with this explosive and see if we can place it in a better place. I don't know. It just seems like all of the little bits that you meant to blow up are just going to fall down everywhere. Hang on. Hello. Arima plant. I can just gather you. That's cool. Arima. That's the 450% one, I think. I wonder if I'll see golden seeds in the wild. That would be good. So, where do we drop the explosive then? Can we drop it up the top here? Ooh, that's gone into a nice place, isn't it? Let's see what that does. Let's stay nearby. There we go. Okay, that was a lot more effective. Placement is important. Cool. What can we get from here? Let's do some plundering. A lot of debris in here. I do have my tier 3 torch now, I think. So that lights things up nicely. That's just a blank wall. And we can get some more circuit boards if we want, but we've got tons, so I'm not too worried about that right now. And we're down to minus 1.6 oxygen, which is nice. Our air filter is doing a little bit of work. Oh, more blueprints. I don't know if there's much more for me to learn. I'd already maxed it out once. But I'm just greedy and want more knowledge. This is really empty. I feel they just chucked this in here for the sake of it. This feels empty. Anything in the lockers up there? No. Like, I feel like I'd have half of the hallways. It's like a maze, though. I do have an oxygen canister. Yes, good. What are you? Like a circuit board. Oh, this is like a control room area. Okay. Didn't one of the messages mention something about a control room and like a hidden door? I don't feel that that would be this one buried in a... This is like a server room, actually. And also, this isn't like a crashed ship, really. This is a much more established base, it feels. Because, it's buried inside a hill. Here's a sort of biolab area. That's just the same corridor. Okay, well, I need to stop taking things just for the sake of taking things now. Blueprint, okay. Oh, Terra tokens. Huh. Do they give me things? I don't know, they disappeared. I don't have any way of tracking my balance, it seems. Let's burn that for getting out of here. Let's prioritize getting out for now. This is a bit of a maze, so it might take me a while. This is like the back rooms. Oh. Open access console. Okay, I'm guessing I need something for that. Okay. Interesting. This has definitely opened things up a lot more. So I have no idea what Terra tokens are. I have no idea whose base this is, or what access console I need. But here's another fusion supply. That's just a glass top. Okay, so this has been buried then. This was out in the open and it's since been buried, it seems. This just keeps going on forever though. Oh, more explosives. Alright. Now, annoyingly that means that I haven't been going back to where I started. I've just been advancing where I thought that I was returning. Because I went back up the stairs. Well, no, these are different stairs, I guess, is the problem. Okay, this is a dead end. Here's stairs. There we go. These will be the ones that I came in on. There's another pathway there, but I can't deconstruct more, I don't think. Wait. Is it another stairwell, or the same... What? I'm so confused. I'm very lost. I need to actually think more about my movements, I think. Because I'm running out of oxygen. I only brought one. Oh, here's the server room. I feel I came this way into the server room. Is this now going back out? This, there we go. Feelish, there we go. Okay, we managed. We managed to extract ourselves from the wreck. Okay, let's go and fill up on O2, decode the blueprint, and make some more canisters to take back inside. We have our staging base over here, which should probably be closer to the wall there, but never mind. Good, we've got plenty of room in here for all of this rubbish that we don't care too much about. We can also just make another couple of lockers as well. We could also just make another base closer, quite frankly. We don't really need that there. If we do want a crafting station, but it can live there instead, and then we can put in another locker, and eventually probably another locker. So let's put that down with a blueprint screen. Can we decode this? No more blueprints to decode. Okay, so we know that we're maxed out again. And now we can... Oh, I've only got one more water bottle too. Let's go to the lake and get some more water. Oh, we can actually make the water filter now as well. So let's do that. If we can, anyway. We'll see what it takes. And then we've got a lot more to do in that base. It's how much we do now and how much we leave for later, because we're going to have to go back in anyway with the fusion generator. So we might want to focus more on this, and that means making our beehive. So I think we want to do that. So I think for now the point is we've experimented with the explosives. That's the new content they added, but I think I'm not quite ready for that yet. I think I've got a long way to go. They added that on for people, I think, who are much more advanced in the terraforming cycle. So I think the best thing for me to do right now is concentrate on the other things that we've unlocked, such as the beehive, and work out how to make insects work. But for now, I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be back in a bit. Made it back to enjoy the screensaver, that's the one. Which we managed to not perish during. We want to make a beehive. Okay, so we need bee larvae for that. Super yellow fertilizer and bioplastic nuggets. So we need to make 2 more fertilizer again. Okay. And we need to make some bioplastic nuggets now. What the hell? Okay, this is the world turned purple, and apparently the apocalypse is beginning. Alright. Do these drop anything? Can we find one without being hit? Okay, here we go. There's a few. Super alloy. You just drop super alloy. Okay, we just hope we don't get killed by them, I guess, but... Does lightning strike twice? Do they hit the same place multiple times? Food level low. I'm gonna eat now. I'm being bombarded by something. It's like an orbital bombardment. Is there just a Star Destroyer up there? Raining down super alloy particles? This is absurd. This is like the weirdest lolly scramble ever. That's all I need to see. When does it stop? Ugh. I mean, it stops when I die by being hit by too many of them, probably. Let's just eat and drink. Okay, it's over. Okay. That was certainly something. I guess we go around and forage now. How long do they hang around, I wonder? Is the ground just going to be littered with super alloys now for a while? That's absurd. But okay. I'm guessing once you get to a certain TI rating, that triggers. Because I've had the other sorts of like meteors and stuff. They disappear? Yeah, okay. I mean, all of them do disappear over time, so it just comes down to how quickly. I would expect. I mean, that seemed like a lot. I have an inventory full of super alloy now. That is absurd. I feel that maybe it should only send down a half a dozen or something? Oh, reach insects level. There we go. What was I doing here? Bioplastic nugget. Oh, I need more water now. Now let's go stuff these super alloys into a container somewhere. So bee larvae and super alloy. Well, I have plenty of super alloy now, and bee larvae I needed to have the... oh, I needed a mutagen, I think? Now, the thing is bee larvae something that just occurs randomly now that I'm actually at the insects level? I don't really see any of the larvae just lying around, though. Like, they're not just crawling on the ground like they were before. New message received, alright, I'll go check that as well. So I haven't yet trade space rocket. Okay. I guess I've terraformed the planet to the point that they wanted now, and now they're willing to do business. I thought they'd just turn up and just take everything. Surely. I don't know exactly what the terms of my agreement were, though. I never actually signed anything at the start of the game. Yeah, there was a lot of larvae just hanging around, unless it needs to be certain daytime, like maybe it needs to be at night. Oh no, here we go. Yes, uncommon larvae are still hanging around. Common larvae there. So I need to make bee larvae, which according to this is uncommon, mutagen, and fertilizer. We have uncommon, we have mutagen, and we have fertilizer, but I can't just click on that. That doesn't work. It's uncommon, mutagen, and fertilizer. Research. Need to burn through a bunch of mutagen for that. It's the fertilizer as well that's kind of the most annoying. But I guess for the fertilizer I should actually be investing my time into building some more of the tier 2 food growers. Now they have all these super alloys, but I do need more fertilizer for that, so I've got to make from those to invest in those. Which is fine. I wish fertilizer didn't just need eggplant, I wish it was just any plant. We can move our tier 1s down here now anyway. We're decommissioning the ridge base, essentially, in favour of an expanded ground base. Now that we're confident that we're not getting flooded, 63%. We're still ages away of more of that being available. We can't move this just yet. We can move these though. Take the seeds out and then deconstruct those two. Okay, we can move them down. Made a bee larvae specifically somehow? Yeah, I would have thought so. Because, I mean, the sequence, the recipe says it just uses uncommon larvae. Oh, here we go. Well, it shows bees in there, so there we go. It has worked. I think I must have put in a common one the first time without realizing. Food grower. Let's pop some of these along this corridor. And maybe put eggplants into those if we can, rather than mushrooms. We have a lot of mushrooms at the moment. We will want more. But for now, that's fine. Then we can put those in there. Tree bark can all go in here as well. And now we can make a beehive. Now, how big is it? I assume a beehive is small, right? It's tiny. Okay. We can put it outside the window or something so we can watch it. Or, I guess it belongs around the flower fields, surely. Surely. We put it down here. There we go. And it makes honey. Don't know what I use honey for, but it makes it. And we have our bees flying around. I also feel that I should be able to get bee larvae from this. New blueprint received, Cernia tree seed. Okay, why did I get that? What did I do to deserve this? Presumably insects. There we go. From having a small number of insects. Next thing is a high quality food. I have beans. I'll just take beans. Alright, so we've started along this track anyway. Butterfly Dome is soon, so that's good. Yeah, 140 tons, and we're closing in on that now. It'd be nice if the beehive actually escalated the plant generation of those within its range. I mean, we can try making some more of that. We just need more fertilizer. But when we get more fertilizer, I first want to make some tier 2 growers. Which, so yeah, this might be a little bit of a fast forward section in the edit, just to the point that I actually have more eggplants. Put them on toast, yeah. What, the bee larvae? No thanks. Iridium can live where it lives there. Tier 2 tree spreader. We are literally only just got a tier 1. But okay, we now have tier 2. That's fine. What does that need? Lots of things, probably. Okay, we're on to using tier 2 fertilizer for that, so that's good. Maybe we deconstruct that and get a tier 1 fertilizer back. That might be handy. I should check my messages. That's what I should do. So that's our original message. Okay, from Riley. After months of hard work, I finally managed to find my way into the Sentinel unlocking process, unlock the space trading rocket on your system. Usually terraformers are not able to use this, but it should help you. Chances of surviving are greatly improved when it's activated, but Sentinel almost never allows this for planet crafters. Nowhere to tell if you are still alive or not, if only we could see each other again. Again? So we know Riley, apparently. So I thought that it said that I had 2 messages. Oh, here we go, from Sentinel Core. Conditions on your planet should ensure wild larvae on the surface. Place the larvae in the incubator to breed endemic species of bees and butterflies. You need these to fulfill your mission and increase the speed of the terraformation process. You're being closely watched. Let us remind you that you shouldn't use communication devices to contact anyone other than Sentinel Core. Well, we're not. We aren't contacting anyone. They're contacting us. But that's not the same thing. DNA manipulator can go right next to the fusion power plant. Why not? That makes sense. Let's go experiment with that. And first, uncommon larvae. Yeah, uncommon. Oh, I need a fertilizer for that one. That's right. Okay, never mind. I have the T2 for the tree spreader, but I got distracted. Because I want to make a separate one rather than replacing the existing one. Which I know is completely separate to what I said I was going to do, but we have all of these trees growing out in the wild now anyway, it seems. Now, where was that plant? Here. You. Were you the 450? You were. Perfect. Good. While I'm at it, I'm going to collect this zeolite, because that could be handy. On my way back, we should pop in and check our eggplants in here again. How are we doing? Yes, we have finished. Good. Now, do I have enough materials? It's 4 for each one, right? We can move 2 of them down. Yep, can move 2 of them. Could the lights be on inside, please? A little bit more? Why is it so dark in the biolab? Creepy. Anyway. There and there. Put these in there. Oh, we need more sulfur. That's right, we can't do anything with that. Hey Ark, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Planet Crafter. A fun little experience. It's like Subnautica, but you're not drowning. It's probably the easiest way to describe it. Being a survival crafter, it gets all of the inevitable comparisons. Whether they're technically deserved or not. I think it cheapens it a little bit by just drawing lines with Subnautica all the time, but it's hard not to. So, I get it. I love this game. I've played I don't know how much of it already, and I keep wanting to play more, which is why I'm back streaming it again, because I would normally be continuing on with Euro Truck or American Truck Simulator events that are on at the moment, but I've got a couple of months to do that. And I just want to keep playing this first. The fact that you get to just watch the world change around you as you do things makes such a huge difference. It's just so good. Oh, we put that down in the uranium cave, that's right. So we need to go there. But I think I left some sulfur here, so we'll collect this while I'm here. Oh, did we grab everything already? We grabbed everything already. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We've got a bunch of seeds in here I need to remember about. Let's just grab some sulfur off the ground, because we do need to grab some. Hey, butterfly dome. There we go. And that's the thing, is the world has changed to the point that we're almost at the point that we can breathe the air, or we're at least slowly getting there. We have a beehive down now, which is nice, and we're soon to be able to get butterflies. So we've got lakes, we've got trees, lakes and birds and rocks and things. There's sands and hills and whatever the other line is. We don't have a horse, name or not, but hey, maybe we'll work on that. There is animals, so there is an animal stage, so maybe we'll get a horse with no name. Let's go fetch our resource extractor. First we're going to have to be able to empty it before we can deconstruct it, so hopefully we've left ourselves enough space. Oh, there's a big wreck over the far side there. I don't remember that. Has that been added? That's the thing, is this is now a full release, but they've still been adding to it. They just rolled out a big update. They added in some rather underwhelming explosives, but they're there. Yeah, this is another explosive blocked passage. Okay. Well, we know a little bit better how to use those now. I do feel that these biomes shouldn't sprout quite so much until we place the tree spreaders down ourselves. Because it's like, why would I place a tree spreader when they're already growing? I wonder if the order of operations needs to be changed a little bit. Okay, let's grab all of that stuff out. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does it take to build? 6. Okay, so we can't grab everything out. That's a little bit annoying, because it's going to have more in it when we come, by the time we come back again. We can put some stuff in our base up here. This one. So let's just put these materials. Oh, we have some sulfur in here. Okay, cool. But our priority is moving our extractor back to the sulfur caves, because we're going to need a lot of that for fertilizer. So let's take that out and deconstruct it. And how much we got? We've got space for some more, so let's go grab some more of the sulfur that's from around here, because I don't even know where that came from, because it doesn't occur around here naturally. Must have just been in crates. So, grab that stuff out, put the titanium away and take that. Cool. And then let's go reposition that back in the Sulphur Valley. You can play this game in like a creative mode as well, so you don't have to worry about food and drink and oxygen, which honestly would be good. And you can tailor it as well. It's got really customizable settings from what I remember seeing, which is always good. I like it when there's a lot of customization around that sort of thing. Tier 2 ore extractor. Let's just plop that down there. And that can now get me more sulfur. Excellent. Because I wouldn't want to do a full creative in this, I would still want to have to unlock everything at the normal rate. I would still want to have to gather an amount of resources. Like, especially the special resources. It'd be nice if you could make, like, free, like, basic resources. So I wouldn't have to gather iron and silicon and stuff all the time, but I would have to gather things like sulfur and iridium and all of that sort of thing. That would be an interesting compromise. Let's turn that into some rods. Perfect. And now we have the sulfur we need to make more fertilizer. And we have more stuff.